And when the people of Atlanta look back on what we did together, what we started together, I hope that they will see and believe that it was a turning point in our city in so many ways. I hope that they will see and agree that we earned the right to continue our city's noble legacy, that we made decisions that will guide and galvanize our progress for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. By almost any measure, your capital city is better off than when we started on our journey together 7 years ago. We see an unemployment rate that has been cut in half. We see 10,000 new jobs in 2016 alone, and a crime rate reduced by 27 points since we took office and now stands at near 40-year lows. We've attracted to our city the most new corporate and regional headquarters in a generation, 17 relocations in the last 42 months alone. We have inspired the largest net employment shift into the city of Atlanta in 50 years, led by Bill Newdy and NCR, which is bringing 5,000 employees to the heart of Midtown Atlanta. Together we see Fortune 500 businesses, exciting startups like Cabbage Inc., which I visited 2 weeks ago, and people of all ages moving into our city at an unprecedented pace. We see longtime residents doubling down, investing in more, believing in Atlanta, energizing our city. Today, we see the highest level of construction activity in the history of the city of Atlanta. $2.9 billion in new construction in the year 2015 alone. And in the first 11 months of 2016, the city of Atlanta, your city, issued more than double, and I want you to hear that, more than double the number of residential building permits, 7,568, than our friends in Gwinnett, Forsyth, and Cobb, which traditionally outgrew us. We're moving Atlanta. Because of our efforts, Atlanta is in the strongest financial condition that it's been in more than a generation. We have built our cash reserves from $7.4 million when we walked in the door to more than $153 million today. And I'm going for $175 million. No pressure, Jim Deere. Together, we have balanced our budgets for 7 consecutive years without once turning to a property tax increase. We have moved our credit rating by Standard & Poor's, Moody's, and Fitch 8 positions to AA+, the second highest credit rating that an American city can have. Atlanta has also, Atlanta has also earned an ISO insurance rating of #1, the highest possible and the best it's been in 50 years. And we have signed an agreement with Delta Airlines to keep its headquarters here for another 20 years, with an option for another 10 years. That is the longest Delta Airlines agreement since Mayor Hartsfield brought Delta Airlines to the city of Atlanta. And this agreement will keep hartsfield-Jackson the #1 airport in the world. Our partnership with Delta has allowed us to embark upon a $6 billion capital expansion and renovation program at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport that will employ thousands of people supporting thousands of families right here at home. And I'm proud to announce today that the latest numbers are in, audited, and verified. And Hartsfield-Jackson Airport remains the busiest passenger airport in the world for the 18th year in a row. also champion the environment, and our leadership has been recognized as one of the most sustainable cities in America. Who would have thought that just 3 years ago? The city of Atlanta was honored to be named one of the 100 resilient cities in the world last year by the Rockefeller Foundation. This global network of cities has been handpicked to share resources and formulate strategies that will meet the environmental and social challenges of the 21st century. The city of Atlanta has become the third largest television and film production center in the United States of America and the fifth largest in the world. Look at this story, right? Just 7 years ago, Chris, this was about a $300 million business in the city of Atlanta and the state. When the state got behind it, and when the city started working on it, that business today is now a $7 billion business in our city and our state and employs 24,000 people and is growing at record paces. And some of the most valuable motion pictures in the world are being filmed right here in Atlanta and right in the metro area and right in the state of Georgia. And the governor deserves a round of applause for that. We want to be in the future business. We want to lead in the 21st century. The people of Atlanta have given us the gift of public trust. And for that, we are grateful. But gratitude is not enough. Gratitude must be backed up with action. Relentless, tireless action. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, people elect you to win for them, to make their lives better, to care more about their future than you care about your own, and to keep your promise to come back for them, even when they weren't with you or fought you every step of the way. That's leadership. That's the Atlanta way. The faith that they have in us. The faith that they have in us means we have so much more to finish. And we have so many reasons to run through the finish line. Now we must execute because we have an instruction to deliver.